Hi everyone, in this video I'll show you how to create a new user in LearnBook. So if we want to create a new user, we can click on the menu button at the top left. Beside the users list, we have a plus. We click there and it gives us a form to fill out with the details of the new user. So here, for example, I'll put in Frank Dupont, his email address, an image of Frank, which can be really nice if it's available to add a more personal level to your interactions with the learner on LearnBook. And if you don't have a photo of the learner, you could ask them to log into their platform to edit their profile and put in their photo themselves. That's also possible. These three fields are if you have contracts with students that start and end at particular dates with a set number of e-learning hours or LearnBook hours to enable you to track their progress better, but they are optional. If you don't have that, it's not necessary. If you are the administrator of your school, then you can select the role of the user, whether they're a student or a teacher. But if you're not an administrator, you will automatically only be adding students to your groups. And finally, the group that you want to add that user to. So that's why I said in the last video, if you're going to add a new user to a group, I recommend that you create the group first, then create the new user and select the group that you've created in that list. It makes the creation process much faster and easier. So the group I created was LearnBook Announcements. Click that group and then simply click Save. It'll take a second to create that user. Now I'm presented with different options. I can edit this user and click Save again to save my changes. I can delete the user. Again, this will present a warning to say to click again if we really want to delete the user. And also a password field. This is very important because when a user is created by a teacher, a student is created by a teacher, you don't automatically receive an email indicating that that account has been created. This is so if you're trying to set up a group in advance and you haven't got the date set yet to demonstrate the platform to this learner, you could wait until maybe the day before you're going to have the demonstration with that user to send them their password. Clicking this button will send an email to Frank to inform him that he needs to set his password. And once he sets his password, it will log him into the platform automatically into the group that you've created. So if the group is not ready, it might be not a good idea to send him his password early so that he logs into the group and sees that there's no activities in the group, there's no interaction, or that the course hasn't started yet. So you could send the password 24 hours before the course is going to start, just to allow him to access the platform. The link that is in the password email expires in 24 hours. So if the learner contacts you and says that there was something wrong with their password email, it may be that the link has expired. You can simply go back into the user's account again, which I'll show you how to do. You just select that user in the list of the group. First have to select the group that they're in, so LearnBook Announcements. Then select the user from that group, Frank. And then click on the pencil, which will allow you to go back to edit that user again. So then you would click on password again to send him another password email that will provide him with a link where he can set his password. And this is also useful if a learner has forgotten their password. You can go in, edit the learner, and click on password to send them an email where they can reset their password if the email address is correct. And that's it.